Saludos panteras, mi nombre es Magali, soy una mamá de Rigler y voy a leerles un cuento hoy. Hello Panthers, my name is Magali, I'm a Rigler mom and I'm going to read you a story today. The story is bilingual, it's in Spanish and in English. I'm going to read it first in Spanish and then in English. Este es un cuento bilingüe en español y en inglés. Voy a leerlo primero en español y después en inglés. La colaboración, las formas en que trabajamos juntos. Escrito por Tomás Moniz y ilustrado por Alicia Dornadic. La colaboración es la manera que tú arrullas al bebé y el bebé babea. Es la manera que late el corazón y fluye la sangre. La manera que la flor se le atrae a la abeja. Y juntos producen la miel tan dulce. Es la manera que funciona la receta cuando agregamos una y otra cosa para crear algo nuevo, como el pastel. Pero también es la manera que fracasas y quemas el pastel o echas demasiada sal y entonces tú y yo decidimos limpiar y comenzar de nuevo. Es la manera que la boca trabaja con la mano, bocadito tras bocadito, sin picar a la mejilla. La manera que volteamos la página, yo leo las palabras mientras nosotros soñamos la historia. La manera que tu juguete y mi juguete crean nuestras aventuras. La manera que te hago una mueca y tú me sonríes felizmente. La manera que las nubes forman la lluvia, que hace el lodo, que nos hace reír. Mira cómo cae la lluvia y luego el zacate crece. Es la manera que cantas las palabras y yo tamboreo el ritmo y juntos hacemos música. La manera que el modelo deja al artista dibujar su cuerpo y así forma un retrato. La manera que el verde nace de la unión de amarillo y azul. La manera que tu padre teje la gorra y tú pintas el letrero y juntos nosotros marchamos por las calles en nombre de todos. La manera que se lucha, inclinado por aquí y allá. La manera que los dedos se entrelazan mientras nos agarramos de la mano. La manera que un pie sigue al otro una y otra vez corriendo por la calle. La manera que recordamos cómo pararnos después de caer. La manera que la combinación de nuestras voces pueden detener un matón, rechazar una ley, deshacer las paredes, abrir nuestros corazones vivos. La manera que a veces yo tengo miedo y tú te vuelves valiente y los otros momentos cuando yo soy valiente y tú tienes miedo. La manera que nuestros cuerpos doblan cuando nos abrazamos. Te inclinas a la izquierda y yo me inclino a la derecha. La manera que los adultos llevan a los hijos y los hijos llevan a los adultos. Tanta tranquilidad, tanta belleza. La manera que me extiendes la mano cuando me caigo y nos levantamos juntos. es la manera que se presenta ella, que él se presenta, que ellos se presentan, y yo me presento, y nosotros nos presentamos. Así que juntos somos indivisibles. Colorín colorado, este cuento se ha acabado. I'm going to read the story now in English. Collaboration, the ways we work together. Collaboration, the way you cluck your tongue at a baby, and the way the baby drools back. The way the heart beats and the blood flows. The way flower attracts bee. And we get such sweet honey. The way a recipe works. We add one thing to another and create a new thing like cake. But also, the way mistakes happen. The cake burns or tastes too salty. The way we clean up and try again. The way mouth and hand work, trying to take a bite and not stab a cheek. The way you turn the page and I read the words and we dream the story. The way my toy plus your toy equals our adventures. The way I make a silly face and you give me a wild smile. The way clouds make rain, makes mud, makes us laugh, how the rain falls down and the grass grows up. The way you sing the words, I make the beat, we make music. The way the model lets the artist draw the body and so creates the portrait. The way green is born from yellow and blue. The way your father knits the hat, you paint the sign, and together we march the streets for all of us. The way wrestling works, the bob, the weave, the way fingers intertwine when holding hands, the way one foot follows the other over and over, sprinting down the street, the way we know how to stand after we fall. The way combining all of our voices, we can stop a bully, refuse a law, break down walls, open our beating hearts. The way sometimes I get scared and you get brave, and other times I'm brave when you're scared. The way bodies work when we hug. You lean to the left, I lean to the right. The way parents hold child and child holds parent. Such peace, such beauty. The way when I fall, you reach out your hand and we rise together. The way she stands and he stands and they stand and I stand and we stand and together we're indivisible. End of the story. Thank you all. Gracias.
Hello students, I'm Ms. Petterson and I am going to read Señorita Gordita to you today. So let's begin. Señorita Gordita by Helen Kettman, illustrated by Will Terry. Araña wiggled her legs as she set the gordita on a paper towel to drain You're one tasty-looking gordita. I'm in for a treat. But that gordita hopped up. Oh no, Aranya, I'm one fast gordita. You can't catch me. And with a flip and a skip and a zip, zoom, zip, the gordita raced out the door. Senorita Gordita, come back, called Aranya, chasing after her. But Senorita Gordita zipped through the desert till she came to a creosote bush. Lagarto was resting underneath. He opened one eye. Hola, Senorita Gordita. Come share my shade, he said. You look delicious, I mean, hot. Senorita Gordita jumped aside. Oh no, amigo. I ran from Aranya so fast I left her spinning. I'll run away from you too. I'm putting the pedal to the metal. Adios, Lagarto. With a flip and a skip and a zip, zoom, zip, off she ran. Lagarto skittered after her. Senorita Gordita sped along until she came to an arroyo. Crotolo slithered up. Buenos dias, Senorita Gordita. Say, you smell scrumptious. Come visit a while. Buenos dias, Crotolo. But no thanks. I airstreamed Aranya and gas past Lagarto, so keep your fangs to yourself, Crotolo. And with a flip and a skip and a zip, zoom, zip, off she ran. Crotolo slithered after her. After a while, she stopped to rest on the limb of a mesquite tree. Escorpion curled his stinger over his back. Hola, Senorita Gordita. You look tasty. I mean, lovely. Come a little closer, amiga, he said. I am rather fine looking, aren't I? But I airstreamed Aranya, gas past Lagarto, and cruise past Crotolo. So put down your zinger of a stinger, Escorpion. You'll never catch me. And with a flip and a skip and a zip, zoom, zip, she left Escorpion in a cloud of dust. Escorpion joined the chase. Senorita Gordita ran on. She came upon Javelina, who was munching on a prickly pear cactus. Javelina snorted, Hola, amiga. Why the rush? Come join me for a lunch munch. Senorita Gordita shook her head. No way, Javelina. You might want to lunch munch me. But I airstreamed Aranya, gas past Lagarto, cruised past Crotolo, and dusted Escorpion. I'll lose you too, amigo. And with a flip and a skip and a zip, zoom, zip, she hustled away. Javelina joined the chase. Senorita Gordita laughed. I'm zip, zoom fast as can be. No desert beast will lunch on me. Soon she came upon Coyote, scratching at the ground squirrel burrow. Buenos dias, Senorita Gordita. Come help me dig out this burrow. There's a fat ground squirrel inside, enough for both of us. No, Senor Coyote. You look hungry, amigo. I airstreamed Aranya, gas past Lagarto, cruised past Crotolo, dusted Escorpion, and hustled away from Javelina. And I'll ditch you too. And with a flip and a skip and a zip, zoom, zip, Senorita Gordita sped away. Coyote chased behind. Senorita Gordita laughed. I love to run. It's fun, fun, fun. She whizzed along until she came to a tall saguaro, reaching its giant arms up to the sky. Who goes there? Asked Brujo. Me, Senorita Gordita, she said. Brujo blinked his big yellow eyes. I see a cloud of dust is coming. Are you being chased? Yes, but I'm zip zoom fast, so no one can catch me. They could if you get too tired, said Brujo. Jump up here where you can rest safely for a bit. Senorita Gordita cocked her head. That cloud of dust is a group of critters who want to eat me. Maybe that's what you want. Who, me? Asked Brujo. I hunt and eat at night. As you can see, it's daytime. The dust cloud is getting closer. You'd better get moving, Senorita. Senorita Gordita looked at the approaching dust cloud. Brujo was right. She did feel tired and hot. A rest would be good. Brujo, she shouted. Brujo blinked. Yes? Thanks for your offer. I'll come up for a rest. Senorita Gordita took a huge leap and landed beside Brujo, high on the saguaro. In an instant, Brujo grabbed Senorita Gordita in his talons and opened his sharp beak, and soon there was nothing left of Senorita Gordita except a few crumbs. Being zip-zoom fast is good, Senorita, said Brujo, but being smart is better. Poor Senorita Gordita. But the last page, there's a recipe for making gorditas. So I think I'm going to try to make gorditas right now. I hope you enjoyed our book. Thank you for reading with me. See you next time.
Hola, bienvenidos y bienvenidas al invernadero de la granja. Parte de la granja está aquí in Collie, in Portland. Welcome to the greenhouse. Part of our farm is here in Collie, in Portland. The other part is in Canby and in Oregon City. La otra parte está en Canby y Oregon City también. Vamos a hacer un tour un poquito del invernadero. We're going to do a small tour of the greenhouse to see the plants and see what's in there and see how they're growing. So come on. Bueno, aquí tenemos los chiles. Here are the peppers, mostly hot peppers. Aquí tenemos los tomates. Estos tomates van a la granja, pero vamos a distribuir los tomates de la cosecha al barrio y las familias de Rigler. These are the tomatoes that are going to go to the field. I don't usually grow tomatoes, but we're growing tomatoes to distribute through the Colectiva de la Comida to families from Rigler. Aquí tenemos los pepinos, otros tomates. Y esa es la calabaza. Aquí tenemos la lechuga. Esas son las lechuguitas que están creciendo bien. We've got the cucumbers here, and the squash here, and lettuce here. On the other side, desde otro lado, tenemos el brócoli y kale. We've got broccoli and kale, which Ofelia helped to seed and plant. Que me ayudó Ofelia a sembrar las semillas del brócoli y kale. Aquí tenemos las acelgas. We have the chard. Y también tenemos una variedad de plantas. We have a variety of plants here. Que son... estas plantas están dedicadas a nuestro barrio, la gente de nuestro barrio. These plants are a lot of different plants, lettuce and broccoli and kale and chard, which we're going to distribute to folks in the neighborhood free of charge. Y aquí tenemos los tomates que también van a la gente del barrio. Y tenemos unas pequeñas catarinas que están haciendo su trabajo, que es comer los bichos. We've got some little ladybugs in here hanging out, doing their job, eating all the bugs that want to eat our plants. Y también por este lado, que están empezando a brotar, salir. Esas son las calabazas son las calabazas. These are the winter squash. They're just starting to come up. You can see the seed. This was the seed. Esa era la semilla. Y después la planta sale de ahí y pues brota. Y pues tenemos un montón de calabazas. Así que we've got a lot of winter squash. So it's taking up the most space right now. Y pues bien, pues nada. Y eso es todo. Un pequeño tour del invernadero. This is it. Thanks.